Hey everyone, welcome back to Nanny Tams, and I am Nanny. This video is a collaboration I was invited to participate in that's co-hosted by LeAnne at Mennonite Farmhouse and Tony at Kettle Kitchen. Hashtag Pies of March. Please leave a heartfelt comment below to be entered into the grand prize drawing of a $100 gift card. Other prizes will be given for those present at the live. Also, prizes for hashtags, collaborators, and comment pickers. The live giveaway will be April the 4th, 2024 at Mennonite Farmhouse from 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central, 5:30 Mountain Time, and 4:30 Pacific Standard Time. Try to watch all the videos, like, comment, and consider subscribing. The more videos you watch, the more chances you have of winning a prize. There'll be a new video every day in March, so that's 31 awesome pie recipes. I hope you'll join us. This is going to be fun, y'all. So, let's make a cake. Let's make a pie. Let's make a Pie-Caken. As you can see, I've added all the ingredients for just a box cake mix into the bowl and added an extra amount of oil. It only called for a quarter cup. I put a half a cup because I want it to be a little richer on the rich side. I apologize for having to do a voiceover, but the TV was going and I think somebody's playing a game and my granddaughter's in my bedroom on her computer, and yes, household chaos. So, and the wind is crazy today. This recipe is something I've never tried before, but I've wanted to. Back in, I think, the 90s, they had the turducken, which was a turkey with the chicken inside of that and a duck inside of that. And I think it was the Food Network that came up with a Pie-Caken, which happens to be a pie inside of a cake. So that's what we're attempting to do today, and cross our fingers and say a little prayer that this works. I've already baked off the pie crust. Wanted to make sure it was good and done before I added the apple pie filling. Now this is not my apples. In fact, I don't have any at the moment. It's a good one. It's Lucky Leaf, I think. Just a average size can. And this is a small pie crust, so it all fit in there fairly well. There wasn't any cinnamon in it, and I really wanted that. The cake itself is a spice cake. And I didn't add anything to it, just the directions on the box, other than an extra quarter cup of oil. It had, 3 eggs. I already said that. Now here I added the cinnamon. And as you'll see, I put it in the oven. And then my granddaughter said, "You didn't mix that in." So she took it back out of the oven and mixed it in for me and then put it back in the oven. So it's good to have them around. They were going back and forth behind me and playing their games and hollering and yelling, and it was fine. It's just a little on the noisy side. And there I go again, fighting with the oven. That stove, I don't know, I'm just not that technology savvy, and it's a lot of digital stuff. So now I've cut out a piece of parchment in that pan just to help me that it doesn't stick. I've never used this kind of pan before. Springform, I believe it's called. I've had this forever and ever. I bought it to make a cheesecake, and then I never used it. So today's the day. And this calls for, now the recipes, there really isn't a recipe. Everyone does it differently. I've watched a lot of videos. This one, I I came up with just by watching, because she doesn't actually say. But she put 2 cups of the batter, what I think was 2 cups, on the bottom, so that's what I did. And then after I get that smoothed out, I'll be trying to get that pie out of that pie plate and get it into the cake batter. So bear with me while I smooth this out. So, I have wanted to make this for years. The one they make on Food Network, I think, it's called well, they did it at Thanksgiving time, and it had 3 pies inside, like a pecan, a pumpkin, and an apple. In between the layers was the cake, and that thing was monstrous. And no, I was not going to attempt that. Now, this scared me. I just thought this is just going to fall apart. And it was fully cooked. The pie crust was fully cooked. It's just a flimsy pan, so here we go. And I got it in there. I cannot believe that it just came out that easy. Slid right out. And now I'm just going to add the rest of the batter in on top. And then we will get it into the oven and see what we come up with. This has been very stressful. Doing something for the very first time for a collaboration may not have been such a great idea. Now, I would love to have, made a homemade cake and cut the apples and make my filling and pie crust, which is my nemesis. I just have problems with pie crust. But, if you can take a shortcut, and sometimes it's really less expensive to take a shortcut. In this case, I already had the pie filling. I already had the cake mix. The only thing I had to buy was the pie crust. And that's it, So go with what you got. Don't spend any extra money if you don't have to. I am so sorry about the sun coming in through. I forgot to close the blinds. And yeah, it's not the greatest. So I had a malfunction with my camera. So I've already got it loosened. And I sprinkled the top with a little bit of powdered sugar. And so now I'm going to let it cool completely. And once it's cooled, we'll cut it open and see what we got. Be right back. And the grandkids ate it up. It was really good. It was very moist, very firm, very dense, but it was absolutely delicious. Once again, I want to thank LeAnne from Mennonite Farmhouse, Tony from Kettle Kitchen. Have a great day, everyone, and thanks for watching.